So now we're going to be talking about San Francisco. Specifically, we are going to be talking about a candy shop.
Oh, nice.
A candy shop called Little John's.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Little John's?
So this place closed down today.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so this place closed down today. It's
the heck?
July 20th. It closed down today. It gives you a little insight about when we're recording this, but yes, it did close down today. And you're going to find this interesting, by the way, for sure. This business has been operating for about 11 years within San Francisco. And it was trying to revitalize, just revitalize the businesses around there.
Okay.
So, yeah, we've talked about San Francisco quite a bit within this podcast, within these videos. So what are your thoughts on why you think that this business might have closed down?
Probably less foot traffic. You know, there's probably a lot less tourists that come through. So then, like, less opportunity to sell local chocolates to them. Or, like, it's probably talking about, like, Bay Area Breeze chocolates or something.
So, yes, you're right. You're
Oh,
right
really?
on that. Yes, but there is
Perfect.
other factors, too.
Okay.
So, I have my notes here. So, they mentioned somewhere along 2017 and 2018
Oh, interesting. Okay.
that sales leveled off. Yeah.
That's odd because in 2017, 2018, like, SF was booming. Like, all the startups were there. The
Yes.
like tech bros were all there. Tourism was crazy there.
Yeah, that is strange, right? That
Yeah.
is strange. So, they mentioned that officials want people
To not eat chocolate?
to believe that it was because of the pandemic, but it was already heading in the wrong direction in terms of sales. So, it's an interesting take on what they said, and that's where I found it very interesting. It's that sales were already leveling off in 2019, that they were already coming down. So in the future years, 2019, and because of the pandemic, further it just sped up the decline in sales that they were experiencing. But just the phrasing on how they said it, saying that SF business was already going down in 2019, and it was past the peak prior to the peak was prior to 2017.
Interesting.
Yes, it is very interesting because you mentioned how SF was booming, there was traffic, there wasn't anything impeding it, but they had mentioned that the businesses were already sales were already declining, and because of the exit of most big companies, that it just declined their sales even further with the exit of Uber and with the exit of just all these other events. I just thought that that was interesting within itself because I didn't think about it in that aspect of where were the sales of 2019.
Okay, so like, yeah, we don't usually think of like prior to 2020 as like a different time period where like things were better.
People usually cite 2019 as the last like normal period, but these guys are saying that it was already going down. Yeah, so the thing is too, they mentioned that they're going to be while their candy shop is closing in the SF location, they're thinking about opening up another location.
Oh,
Yeah, and how it was a coincidence that Mayor London Breed was just happened to be walking by when the news was filming, saying that these like this type of business would be eligible for a grant if they would like to reopen within SF.
really?
Yeah, so it was very interesting.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, it's good programs to open up small businesses, but SF I think has been losing a lot of traffic, and from what we've been hearing is just that they have, I think it's just doesn't seem like a great place to open a business.
so if you stayed this long, consider subscribing for more information on Bay Area news. We try to keep, like you guys updated. But I think this type of business would be great in the South Bay or just anywhere else in the Bay that's not not
yeah,
SF.
that's not
So-
having employees leave.
Well, no, as in like just that where the brand image of coming from SF is very very positive because a lot of people from SF, while many of them moved to different states, a lot of them that's moved down south or stop going to SF or commuting to SF for work. So now they're just down in the Bay and they don't want to make the trip to get chocolate or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So like maybe their business is actually just moved or their demographic just moved down to
The South Bay.
South
something,
Bay
yeah.
or East Bay,
Yeah, a different part.
other Bay.
Yes,
Except
yes. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to see. I don't think that I don't think they're going to reopen in San Francisco, but I think they might reopen maybe somewhere else in the Bay.
I mean, think about it this way: the San Francisco 49ers are not in,
Yeah,
not in San Francisco.
they're in Santa Clara.
Yeah, so but they kept the name because the name's more of a trademark than.
Yeah, that is true.
Like
that is
that.
true.
So I think it'd be good if they moved.
Yes, I think it's good. I
for
think
a
it was an
business.
interesting
But keep the fact
story.
that they were in SF for 11 years. Like,
Yeah, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's personally, I think it's a long time, especially selling candy.